What's up, guys? Gonna give a little review slash story, I guess, as far as what happened with me and my Latitude stick. So obviously my hand kind of tells a little bit, but this isn't anything against Latitude at all. This is strictly my fault. So first off, always wear your harness whenever you're setting up your sticks. Second, check your equipment after season ends and you're going to bring your stuff back out, because that's part of why this happened. Um, I guess just to get the story out the way, went out 2 days ago to set up one of my stands in the tree. Just getting ready. Got bow season starting in a week and a half. Sorry for my kids in the background. Started setting up my sticks. Got to the fourth one and had a little issue. So I was setting up. I have the aiders on each one of my sticks. Once again, didn't have my harness on. I never used them in the past. I'm stubborn about it. I've learned my lesson now. So always wear your harness once again. I'm standing on my aider. There we go. Pressure is sitting on the aider. I'm leaning back against another pine tree, which is behind the tree I'm setting up on. And all of a sudden, the aider let loose. I was fully ready to blame Latitude and these aiders, or just the ears or the tabs of the stick. But that wasn't the problem at all. I'm going to show y'all what happened. So, 1 second. All right, you know how kids are, man. All right, so as you can see, I've got 5 of the carbon SS sticks. Love them. I'll use them all last season. No issues, no complaints. They're not too loud. They're super light. They're great. They really are. I've got the the camo stealth strip, whatever you want to call it. It's not from Latitude, but just from another little general store. But to show you what happened, season ended last year, of course, or earlier this year. Season ended. I had all my stuff just stored away inside, and just over time, I guess, of it staying kind of wrapped up, I kind of keep everything to where strings aren't loose, getting tangled, snagged on anything in the woods. Well, as you can see, right here, you're supposed to pull these tabs, tight to the ear, of course. Obviously, this one isn't done. It's not this stick. It's this one right here. All right. This one was similar to this one though. So, situation was, it was in storage, wrapped up like this, and the string or the aider kind of molded itself to where this loop was pointing up, of course. That's how it naturally is, because I had it tightened up. So whenever I was climbing, or had my, whenever I put the the stick on the tree, I didn't check like I normally would. I was on autopilot, just trying to get my stuff ready so I can get out the woods. Well, the little, I guess, adjuster right here, whatever you like to call that, wasn't pulled all the way down to where, it would make this gap tighter on this loop, and it was stuck like this. So whenever I was standing on this aider, all I did was pretty much pry this loop. It's gonna be difficult to do probably, but I'm 195 pounds, so it's a little different than just yanking on here. But whenever I was standing on this, all this did was pull this loop, off of this ear, and down I went, 15 feet, whatever it was, something like that. And, I don't know if YouTube was to flag this, but, with my hand, this is part of my flesh, my meat on this stick still. So, I hit the ground, I hit the ground, I was fine, man. But I did look at my hand, it was gashed wide open. I've got, all the way up my middle finger, and in my palm is just nothing but ripped open, dude. Once again, this is nothing on Latitude. This is strictly my fault, safety-wise, and not checking anything. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that, dude. Just check y'all's equipment. Make sure y'all have all of these loops, pointing down. Make sure y'all bring this adjustment piece tight to this ear, to this, this step. Dude, I was so ready to get online and leave a bad review about this company, just because this setup is like, a season old, 1 year old pretty much. Never left it outside to dry rot, nothing like that. I didn't know initially if the ear had snapped or something, because it's, carbon or whatever composite they use. I didn't know if the string just kind of let loose on me. But sure enough, my brother-in-law went out to, to get all my stuff, because I left everything out there. And sure enough, I have a video of it. I'll kind of put that on here too. But All right, just as you can see, it wasn't the third one that's hanging off. That's actually one of the ones I hit as I was falling, but it was the fourth one up top. So went out there, and sure enough, just this was just hanging straight down. Nothing was wrong with it. I ended up looking at one of the other sticks and saw how it was actually the same way. It just didn't let loose on me. It didn't pry itself off. Excuse me. But I will say, grateful that it happened at 4 in the evening while I was getting it set up for a week and a half from now, rather than going out at 4 in the morning and this happening in the pitch black dark, because I definitely wouldn't have seen it then. And God knows what would happen if that would happen in the dark. So falling 15 feet, ain't the most fun thing in the world. So good luck to everybody this season, man. Check y'all's equipment. This is nothing against Latitude. This is a great product, man. This is strictly a failure upon my part. I'm just trying to save everybody else from tearing their body up, man. We ended up, I ended up rushing to the hospital. We got there about 5. So I had to go to the hospital in my city. We ended up having to drive freaking an hour to another hospital for a hand specialist. So an event or a situation that happened at 4:30 in the evening led me to getting home at 5:30 the next morning. So they had to knock me out, clean all kind of debris out of my hand and everything, dude. And I don't even know how many stitches I have, but it's tore up. So both seasons is not a week and a half from now. Now it's probably 2 months from now for me. So good luck, everybody.